to start. This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. He'll go down about before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now then, the big play has inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Pacheco, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Always worried about playing foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. It's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you got to hit the jackpot there.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big, dirty football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line. Kept their shoulders squared and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to the end zone. Especially when this gets to be. The windows are so tight. for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Hey, watch it.
They'll run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielder right off the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. Watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. The kick is complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
You gotta go right here.
They go play fake. Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 7-7, our score after 1. From the 41, Mahomes. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Stand up!
ETN up the middle. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. On third down, Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On the ready.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
And there was one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit. Just a honed in on it and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the deep.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Wrigley. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over here near the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Pick up there, 26 yards. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's got some space here. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in the triple option, you've actually called that play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? Could have cost them a ball game.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. They'll take this one up to about the 13. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. 2nd down, ETN once more. And he is met quickly in the Let's see if they do it anyway. Lawrence will throw. And that ball incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Hardman on the return. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued them on the last one.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, trying to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. He's got some breathing room. Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just a little underneath him, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, 43.
Now here's Mahomes. And they'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And it's and he runs out, getting this all the way down to the Jags' 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So this for field position after the big play inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Easy.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And here, that's complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Sky Moore from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal. And that's the third interception for Lawrence. Hits out on Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. It's a two-score game at 16-7. So they get the turnover in cross territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route linebacker, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. ETN bringing in the middle. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to run and picked up big yardage.
And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. So we are halfway along to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. ETN once more. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Space and get what he could. A nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
And he will have a Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 32.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
On the
Found
double.
the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nick Burton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we've seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by Broncos on target. And that could be a bonus. That makes this a 16-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for going off. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Running out of the gun with ETN. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This one is caught. It's Moore. Touchdown. Sky Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Broncos on target. That pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off... And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And it's a little bit over. Touchdown. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all coming together for them, and they are laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been true to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, let's just say it's been unusual. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as it gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. You want to try to make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hand, you're going to try a bit harder. Because I think all we're trying to do is to get outside the pocket and see if we can find a big play downfield.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
15.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. Good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession fourth quarter lead. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. yards. That'll bring up second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense in a big play.
Take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 147 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep him on the ground. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the gun, they'll hand this off. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Mahomes going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And you think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result, because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Extra point by Butker is on target. Push the lead up to 29 now. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. He got loose football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they get the one-score kickoff. Their final take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdown 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul not only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. And they cut to their fourth quarter lead. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Attack! Hey, 57 color. Attack!
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes looking for Kelsey on a deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blow. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got him in, complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
No up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And that's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
43, 47, hey, 57.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Call no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. gets it to 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Let's go.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He's going to let it fly.